Hello everyone. Welcome to this video. My name is Max, and what I'd like to go over today is a firewall. A firewall does come with Lubuntu 20.04. Some of you may ask or wonder, since this is a Linux distribution, does it even need a firewall? Well, to be honest with you, that's a personal opinion. I personally think you should, just to be on the safe side, but that's up to you. So, as I said, Lubuntu does come with a firewall. The one that it comes with, or one of the ones that it comes with, to my awareness, is UFW. And UFW stands for Uncomplicated Firewall. It comes with a command line interface, and let's go ahead and go over it real quickly. So you're going to need your terminal to access it and use the UFW application. So to go ahead and do that, you can open up your command line interface from one of several ways. Let me go ahead and maximize this. Okay. Now, if you come down to your start menu, you left click on that. And then if you go to System Tools, and then you can left click on Q Terminal, and that will open up your command line interface. We'll go ahead and close that real quick. And you can go ahead and choose yes. You can also you can go through the search box, and I believe if you type in terminal, you can go to terminal right here, left click it, it'll come up again. And the last way that I know of, which works on most Linux distros, is on your keyboard. If you press the control button, the Alt button, and at the same time the T button, T as in Tango or Tom. If you press all three of those buttons at the same time, your terminal will come up. And there you go. All right. Now, to use UFW, Uncomplicated Firewall, you need to have Pseudo Rights. So if you don't have Pseudo Rights, none of these commands are going to work. So let's just go over the commands. The first thing you want to do is you want to see if it's activated. And by default, I don't think it's normally activated in most distros. But to check, let's just go ahead and run the command sudo, and then let's see, UFW status, and then press enter. It's going to prompt us for our password. And then we just go ahead and put in our password and press enter. And as you can see, it says that the firewall is inactive. So let's go ahead and activate our firewall. And so let's go ahead and hit the up button on our keyboard, and then we'll take out status, and then we'll just type in enable, and then press enter. And then as you can see with the next command, with the next information, it is enabled now. And that's good. So, and then you can press up again and go to sudo UFW status. And now it should show, if you press enter, active. And it does. All right, so let's go ahead and clear the screen. All right, now the first thing you want to do is, by default, you want to deny all incoming traffic. That's traffic coming in from the internet into your computer. That's all inbound information or traffic. And so let's see, to do that, let me see if I can remember the command. It's sudo UFW default deny, and then press enter. Okay, And it says default incoming policy change to deny. Be sure to update the firewall rules. So, running this command, as we said, we'll go ahead and close all ports so that nobody coming from the internet into your system, that's inbound information, nobody will be able to come in by default, okay? Once you have done that, what you want to do is restart your firewall. There are several ways of doing that, and to be on the safe side, I would probably do them all. So the first thing we want to do to restart it is sudo Ufw Reload, and press enter. Give it a few moments, and it'll say the firewall is reloaded. Now, it also UFW also runs as a service on your computer as well. And now that it's been activated, what you can do, first we'll check the status of the service. So we do a sudo, and that's going to be a systemctl space status, and then UFW is the service we want to check on. And then you press enter, and then as you can see, UFW service, uncomplicated firewall, right there. You can see it's loaded, right there. And it is set to enable. That means every time you reboot your system, it will automatically come up and be active. Okay, and as you can see, it is active as of today at 3:27 p.m. Okay, the time is off, but we'll go ahead and fix that later. All right, and so that shows that your firewall is running, but what we want to do, let's go ahead and quit out of this. If we press Q, that'll go ahead and quit out of this. What we want to do is from here, we want to restart the firewall. So it's very simple. Let's go ahead and clear the screen. And then if we hit the up arrow on our keyboard, it comes to that command. And then if we go to, instead of putting status, if we go either start or restart, in this case, we'll go restart, or you could go reload. Either command will work. Either you can do start and then press enter, or you can do restart and press enter, or you could do a reload. All right. If you do a reload, then none of the services will be affected. It won't affect anything. If you do a restart, it shuts it down, then it turns it back on real quick. So we're just going to do that. Oh, excuse me, not reload. Okay. I apologize. I was wrong on that. Well, then how about restart? All right, it did a restart. And then if we do a sudo systemctl status UFW, it'll show you that it restarted. All right. See, it started and then it finished restarting. And it has the times right here. The date and times. Okay. So that's how we use the UFW firewall from the command line, and then press Q to get out. And then one final thing, let's go ahead and clear the screen. Let's say you want to install a policy, right? You want to go ahead and be able to SSH into your computer from a remote location. You need to have port 22 open on your firewall in order for SSH to be installed or to activate. And you basically need to install an application, the SSH application. We're not going to do that. That's beyond the scope of this video. But to install firewall rules like the SSH one, we can go ahead and do that. So the command would be to open up the port 22 for SSH would be sudo UFW allow, and then you do 22 TCP, and then you press enter, and the rule has been added. So to see if the rule has been added, you do a sudo UFW status, and then press enter. And as you can see, the rule has been added for port 22 for IP version 4 and version 6. Now, if you want to uninstall this rule, all right, the first thing you need to do is deny it. So let's see, that's going to be sudo UFW deny, let's see, 22 TCP, and then press enter. And then the rule has been updated. So let's do another sudo UFW status. And it's been denied. And then once you've denied it, you can go ahead and delete it. And so that's just going to be the command for that is sudo UFW, let's see, delete deny 22 TCP. Let's see if that's right. It might be deny delete, but I think it's delete deny. And then press enter. And the rule has been deleted. Very good. And then we do a status again, sudo UFW status, and that rule has been deleted. Also, let me go ahead and mention I haven't been doing it. I do apologize. Every time you install a new policy, you want to go ahead and reload your rule or your firewall. And that's with the command that we did earlier, sudo UFW reload, and then press enter. All right, so that's how you install the rules through the command line for UFW. It's not a very complicated application, especially using it for the command line. In our next video, we'll go over how to use UFW from the GUI application. So thank you very much. I hope this video helped you out a lot. Thank you, and you have a good day.